Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Skyxx148 Podcast with Tim, who's on time this time.
Yeah, I am indeed on time.
Welcome everybody. What have you been doing, Tim, since the last podcast? We didn't podcast Tuesday.
Not much. I mean, it's weird because I give the same exact answer every time, but work pretty much. Just been working.
I've been playing games, just doing school. It's been super okay.
That new Fortnite season is pretty fire, though.
Oh, yeah. So in today's episode, we're just going to have the same segments, and we have a pretty amazing mini guest coming up soon. And today's musical theater segment is about The Greatest Showman. So that'll be fun. Anyone who wants to comment anything, be happy. We'll answer it. And then, we have no sponsor today, so let's get into the mini guest. Welcome, Dan, to the stream, an amazing performer and singer.
Hi! Nice to see everyone. I'm a mini guest. I'm very small.
Oh, no. We plan on having you in here for like 15, 20 minutes. That's a good chunk of the episode.
That's great. Well, thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here, and I'm very happy to talk to anyone, really.
I'm so happy you can make it here, too.
Thank you.
COVID. So, how's your day?
My day was just fine. I ran this morning, and then I did some grocery shopping, and I prepared my D&D spell book.
Ooh, Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Eh?
Yes. I play a tiefling bard, for what it's worth. There you go.
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know very much about
fine.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I honestly just played with Pokemon cards the bad way, too. Not even with energy or anything.
Oh, well,
yeah, just 200 damage, you're dead.
Go!
Exactly. The hyper rare Charizard.
The hyper rare Charizard.
No, about that. I don't know if you know this. I opened a Charizard GX hyper rare that was like worth $150. And there's a really embarrassing video that he likes to poke fun at.
I watched it.
Oh, someone watched it. Good. Who is that?
That is Tim's friend in the background.
Hi, Tim's friend in the background.
Hey.
She said hi.
Hi.
She's shy.
So am I.
If you don't mind, tell us about yourself a little bit.
All right, then. I'm Dan. I am a professional singer, and I've worked in music my whole life. I like video games and black coffee. There you go.
He's a black coffee man.
What's your favorite kind of video game? Or what do you
play?
play
Video game. I'm an RPG kind of guy. Pokemon is my absolute favorite game. But I also love Dragon Age. Do you ever play Dragon Age? Like they're good. They're number 2 you could skip, but they're good. I like Skyrim. Currently playing Ghost of Tsushima. It's real good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Fun times.
D&D.
So this might be a super confusing question that you don't know at all. How do you know us?
How do I know you? Well, I believe I have seen you gentlemen at some shows before.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep.
So what's been keeping
you kids? You're nice kids. You're good kids.
I mean, I hope we are.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
No, you guys are so nice. You're such a good kid. So I'm happy to come chat with you. We have a comment.
Ooh. Who is it? My mom asks if Peyton's around.
Yes, that is my roommate, also a performer, and over there in the other room. So
awesome. So what's been keeping you busy during COVID?
Oh gosh. My sound is on. That's good. Take my notifications. During the quarantine, I've been lucky enough that I've been teaching some voice and piano lessons over the Zoom. I've also had Dan. That's me. It's my name in caps. I'm reading the comments. I've also had a few recording things that I've gotten to do, and a couple of performing things here and there when they were, the very beginning of the quarantine, so just a few that we could squeak in before they were done. But so that's other than that, running and just working out a lot and just a lot of video games. Oh, so many video games. What did I play during the whole quarantine? We did Last of Us 2. We did some Ghost of Tsushima. I have gotten to stage 500 in Pokemon Shuffle. Okay, that is
holy.
Yeah. So it's a free-to-play game, but you could spend money to do well. But I have not spent money, so 500.
Oh, you're a free-to-play.
I am a free-to-play player. Yes. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and that is also free-to-play, and Pokemon Go. So.
Pokemon Go.
And Pokemon Sword and Shield, of course. We can't forget those.
We had a Switch for a little bit where I played, I think, Sword, and then I also played Pokemon Go. Yeah, been up to that a little bit. I chose Charmander, of course.
In Sword and Shield?
In Pokemon Go. Sorry.
Oh, in Pokemon Go.
Oh, in Sword and Shield, I don't remember, to be honest.
All right. I'm a score bunny guy myself.
I think I picked the fire one.
Yeah,
the fire one.
Bunny.
That was my favorite when I saw the trailer. I don't have the game, but in the trailer, he was definitely my favorite.
He's absolutely, he's not the fan favorite. The fan favorite is Grookey, but still.
Still got that love there.
Yeah.
Okay, Pokemon Go needs to start updating. We need all the generations in there.
Well, now we got to give them things, places to go. We got to give them stuff to do. We can't have it all at once. We just got megas today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes. Here, wait. Let me direct you to my screen here. This is a nice Mega Beedrill.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That I screen capped. Yeah, so I just got him. They are timed, so I think you get them for 4 hours. And you have to build up energy for them, kind of like candy, less, but still. I wish they were permanent, but hey, what you gonna do?
Oh, permanent would be so great. Like, Megas are straight from the cards. Love that.
Dan, what's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Mr. Mime.
Oh, yeah.
He's got big hands. And back in the day when I started, I think I was 10 or 11 when I got my first Pokemon game. And I traded the Abra for the Mr. Mime. And so I had a Mr. Mime right away in the game. I didn't know what it was. There was no other way to catch it. Tim, what's your favorite Pokemon? Asks Samantha.
I say my favorite Pokemon is probably Ralts, to be honest, or Gardevoir. That whole set, I really do like it.
Sure.
I love it.
So Gardevoir over Gallade.
Yes, absolutely.
And I absolutely love Arceus.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, yeah. The creator got a Pokemon,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got like a full art card when I was opening up packs still, and I just got obsessed. I absolutely loved it. But besides Mr. Mime, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Besides
your favorite? Yeah.
Probably. Well, I'd have to say Blastoise or Gengar. Not to be all Gen 1. All Gens are great. I love them all. But those are my absolute favorites. I like Banette. Banette's a great Pokemon. He's a ghost type. Got a nice zipper smile. He's really cool. He's a toy. Also, Evergreen says no. So there you go.
Unfortunately, Ralts is not a favorite.
Just says no.
That's a powerful statement. No.
One word.
Absolutely. All right. So, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, my favorite food. Probably. I love Chinese. I love Chinese food. I will go out for Chinese food any day of the week. You name it. Give me a call. I'll go out for Chinese food. There you go. That's how to get me.
Hey, bet, Tim. How about we let's go DoorDash some Chinese, everybody.
Yeah. Free Chinese for all.
Yeah.
Take out Chinese is a vibe. Absolutely.
It's a vibe. Egg Foo Young, man. Come on.
I'm just a ramen kind of person, to be honest.
Ramen's great too.
Lo mein. Sorry.
Ramen's fast and easy too.
It is fast and easy, and it's cheap, and it gets you through college. It's great. You kids don't know. Good.
We will soon know.
Have you
Yeah,
ever had
for
ramen
sure.
raw?
Well, like not boiling it.
Like not boiling it, just eating it out of the package?
I'm not.
I've tried it once, just once.
As a pre-run snack, like if I was gonna do a big run, sometimes you take like a raw ramen thing and you put some peanut butter on it and you just eat it like that. I promise, it's real good. Sounds bad.
Whoa.
Sounds bad. It's very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
Give it a try.
You know, my dad got some like really nice, expensive, like $10 ramen that came in circles from
there you go.
Woodman's. Cooked that up, and that was really good.
There you
too.
go.
Absolutely. So thoughts
Yes.
on the new DC fandom trailers, or like the Suicide Squad snippet in the Batman?
Okay. The one I'm most excited for, I am the most excited for the Batman. Not that I wasn't giving Robert Pattinson the benefit of the doubt, I was, but just seeing that trailer, man, I am so excited. Me and Madeline do be vibing. Yes, good. I'm reading the comments. No, but the Batman trailer looks so good. I think Riddler looks like such a great villain. It looks nice and dark. I am a big fan of dark. I think it's going to be really exciting, and it's definitely more than I was expecting. So expectations totally blown out of the water. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, right. Always.
It looks good. Like also, what'd you think of the Joker movie, by the way?
Oh, I loved okay, so we saw it the day it came out, the night it came out, and then I think we saw it the next day, and then I think we saw it the following week. So I saw it in theaters either 3 or 4 times, because I think we saw it again when it was real cheap. I loved the Joker movie, but I also loved Taxi Driver. You kids are too young for that movie. But I loved Taxi Driver, and it gave me a real Taxi Driver vibe. So I really, really loved the Joker. I can see you playing Riddler. Thank you. I think I would play Joker first, but I'll take the Riddler.
Yes.
I'm not quite as clever. That's my roommate. He's a lot more clever than I am. But thank you. I appreciate that. Hollywood, give me a call. I got the smile.
Yeah, the voice.
I paid for these teeth,
And you got that amazing Joker voice too, right?
Oh, I mean, I try. Well, it's a cheap Mark Hamill. Let's be honest. It's a knockoff.
Hey, it's still better than what some people can do.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's fair enough.
It is though. Like replace whoever's in Battle for Metropolis. Replace them with your voice.
I'll do it. Yeah, hire me, Warner Brothers. Come on.
Yeah, let's do it. Suicide Squad.
I'm pumped. I'm really hoping for just a hilarious like slaughter scene, kind of like Deadpool 2, where they just kill off half the cast right away, and you're like, oh well, there they go. I'm really hoping for something like that. I think that'd be really, really fun, especially with all these big name celebrities. Just to have them have a little cameo and then just be gone. I think that'd be hilarious. Also, I've been reading comic books since I was a little kid. And it'll be nice to have some of the old throwback characters that are very obscure just come up. I think I saw Rainbow Raider in there. Joker or Riddler. Oh, thank you. Your mouth to the universe ears. Thank you. I'm reading the comments. You guys got to read the comments as they happen, otherwise it makes no sense.
We are. You're just being a dude, to be honest.
You got to pull it up on the screen.
Oh, okay. So this is my mom.
Oh, there you go.
That's my mother. I don't know if you knew that already, but I assume so. I don't know if you know him. He's Ricky. He went to a couple shows with me.
Hi, Ricky. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hi, Ricky. Let's see if Ricky says hi. Hi, Ricky. Are you watching?
I believe he is. He messaged me beforehand, like, when's the stream?
Keep watching the stream. Give it some.
We got 5 viewers right now. It's amazing.
But no, and so okay, I have a question. Is this in the same continuity as the previous Suicide Squad, or are they scrapping that?
I don't know, because from what I heard, like the first one was like a success, like box office, but critically it was a failure. So I don't know. They could be scrapping it.
I hope not. I hope they just build on what they have, because I didn't hate the first Suicide Squad. Was it my favorite movie? No, but I thought it had a lot of nice things. I thought Will Smith was incredible, but
Wait, I need your opinion on Jared Leto as Joker.
Oh my god.
Okay. So I thought he had a good try. I thought it was fine. My favorite thing, not my favorite thing. I'm being informed by my producer here that it is not Rainbow Raider, it's Polka Dot Man, and I apologize. But it could be no, but Jared Leto, he was okay. If I could, I would get that tattoo. You know?
Okay.
I would get that in a heartbeat. So I thought that was great. I thought some of the stuff he did was kind of great when he was sitting in that guy's lap. Like, it was really funny. Like, so that was cool. Was he my favorite? No. Was he terrible? I don't think so. What do you guys think?
One of the more least forgettable Jokers. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Oh,
He's a forgettable Joker.
I mean,
Sure,
the
I get
laugh that he had as Joker definitely was not up to my expectations.
Yeah, it was like very
right.
Penguin. Speaking of Penguin's in the Batman.
Yeah, Penguin and Riddler, I heard to be the
Oh,
villains.
really?
Yeah. I don't know about that one. I think it'd be cool if we just had a classic Batman versus Joker, but news good.
Yeah, they're gonna try something different, and I like that. So
absolutely. I wonder, is the Batman in like the same universe as like the Joker? The one-off? I wonder that.
I don't know. It looks to be set. Further in the past. It's not in modern day, so it could be in the same universe as Joker. I don't think it's going to be, because I know they want to do a Joker 2 potentially. But it could be. It would work. I'd be fine with it. Yeah.
Could go either way.
Go either way.
Samantha Evergreen says, "You gonna sing?"
Oh.
No pressure at all, but
no pressure. Probably not, Samantha.
Sounds good. If you want to hear some people sing, come back for the singing intermission.
There you go. There's a singing intermission. Hey.
Absolutely. We're going to be singing some Hamilton.
What's that SNL skit? Don't make me sing. That one.
I have not seen it.
Also, Michael, speaking of singing Hamilton, I saw your singing Hamilton video, and it was lovely.
Thank you so much.
I thought you did such a nice job. You have such a very nice voice. How old are you? 15? 16?
Yep.
You're 15.
15. Going 16 November.
I was right. That's right, in November, because that's right. I am also a November birthday. No, it was so lovely, and I wanted to tell you that while I had you here. So
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think I could do better if I didn't have as much anxiety, because I'm still new to posting stuff online, but
I get that.
Decent.
But that comes it comes with age. It comes with time and age, so don't worry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
His face is getting a little red.
A little red. Okay, that's all right. One of my favorite colors. Totally fine.
You like the hair then?
People like to call me Ron Weasley.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I did for the quarantine. I watched all the Harry Potters. I'd never seen one. Now I've seen them all.
That's some dedication. Wow. Those are long.
So they are. So we watched them all. So now I know who Ron Weasley is. Look at that. There we go.
Did you read the books though?
No.
No.
I can't read. No. No, I have too much energy sometimes to read like a big book like that. I can read comic books because there's panels of non-dialogue, just punching. So that I can do. But no, I cannot. I cannot read giant novels. That is not a Dan thing.
And that's why I can't stand English class.
Oh, but no, English is fun. I like poetry. I like short things. But give me a big. Oh, I can't. It's too much. It's too daunting.
And teacher gives you something to
like annotate.
Annotate.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah, a lot. Reading's hard for me.
So a little side note question. So Hamilton.
Yes.
Did you ever get into Hamilton, or did you watch it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Is it, it's not my favorite show. But I dig what it is for what it is. If you ask me, some of the songs and some of the music just gets a little repetitive, and it gets a little just a little pedantic, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Thank you, Lynn. But I do love history, and so it's a really interesting way to get some more folks to know some things about some history, which I think is great. I think it's a really great story in general, based on a true story. How fun is that? Some of the music is absolutely stunning, and so I do love that. But yeah, so Hamilton, it's a solid B+ for me. It is not. I am not one of the people that would pay $1,000 to go see it, but also, if someone loves it that much, then more power to you.
Right.
Absolutely.
I like Chicago and Cabaret, and so not a lot of people like those either. So it's totally fine. We like what we like. Not everyone likes Pokemon either. So different strokes.
Right.
It's fine.
I wish I got into theater a little sooner, though. To be honest, with all the shows coming in through Chicago.
Yeah.
Like I hear Dear Evan Hansen's coming in 2021, I believe.
Oh, is it really?
That's what I heard.
Oh, well, I would definitely get tickets for that.
Oh yeah, I saw a nice little bootleg. Thought it looked so
good. Right. But yeah, I tend to gravitate more to the older shows. Although, do you know what new show I love? Have you heard Hadestown?
Yes, I have heard some music.
I have
from
not.
that.
Oh, I love Hadestown. So I would highly recommend checking that one out. I think that's probably my favorite modern show. Would be Hadestown.
Something about that actually. So when I went to New York, Hadestown was right below our hotel.
That is so cool.
It was. We'd walk onto the street, and like to the right of us would be the marquee, and it was so cool. Oh yeah, like I wanted to go hop in a line after the matinee and get some signatures on the playbill, but
you could kidnap Patrick Page, and then I'll take his place. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Patrick, if you're listening, call me. No, we're good.
I'm for it. Dan needs to be on Broadway.
Yeah, in Hadestown, specifically as Hades.
Absolutely. Like, who is Patrick Page? You could be the next understudy, or at least like, the new one.
Exactly. But he's Hades, and he was also Frollo in Hunchback. And what else has Patrick Page done? He was Green Goblin, right? Yeah. He was Green Goblin, and Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. And so he's had just such a cool career, and I wish I could do half of those things. Those are so cool.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. I heard a little bit about that and how it was kind of bad, but also Reese Carney, right?
Reeve Carney.
Reeve Carney. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
he's also in there.
He's also in that, and he's Orpheus. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I did a presentation over Eurydice's perspective for an English class. So
cool. That's fun.
I also got a Hadestown playbill.
Did you really?
Yeah, I collect a couple. A recent.
Oh, hello, Dolly. Careful. That joke's an antique. I know. Careful.
My mom asked.
We have a comment here. You could see me in Beetlejuice. I would also love to do Beetlejuice. That'd be so fun. One day.
One day.
I cross my fingers like this. Is that weird? I know people do this. I do this. That.
No, everyone's got their own unique way. Yeah, I could see you being a nice tall Beetlejuice.
Very tall Beetlejuice.
Very menacing.
Very menacing.
I'm sure you can get the character voice down too. Like, have you heard some of the music there?
I have heard the music. And the character voice is really fun. It's a lot of false folds, so it's a lot of like that. You like throw. You just slam your false folds together. It could be really fun. I could do it. Hire me.
We need to get Dan on Broadway. He needs to be a swing for every show.
I'll swing for whatever you need me to. As long as the check clears, I'll sing whatever you want.
We're gonna skip around a little here. So, what
Yeah.
would your dream role be on Broadway or a movie?
Well, I mean, there's so many, but real talk, I just want to be a good bad guy. That's all I want to be. I think honestly, being Hades in Hadestown right now is what I'd flip over. But being Beetlejuice would be so fun. Being Frollo in Hunchback would be incredible because he gets Hellfire. Just any bad guy, please. Let me just be a bad guy.
That sounds like fun.
Villainous.
Ooh,
What's
Tim,
your-
you want to go first?
What's the question?
What would your
Dream
dream Broadway role be?
Oh man, I don't know that I have one. Yeah, I don't have one actually.
Oh my god! Well,
I can't think of anything that I would truly really want to do more than anything else. Like any chance I would get, that would be cool.
That's
That's kind of my mindset.
I would love to be Beetlejuice or like Michael from Be More Chill.
Oh, sure. No, I'd want to be the Squip.
Oh my gosh, yes. The Squip is amazing.
Yeah.
I was supposed to see that in Chicago right before COVID hit.
Yeah. I know.
So
So many things canceled.
Yeah, we could go into that, but the gist, everything's closed.
Everything's closed. It's fine. But we're not closed. Look, we're doing a nice little podcast from my apartment and your respective homes, so we're all good.
Yeah.
The life continues.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
So here's another question I snuck in. It's good, trust me. What do you do to vocally warm up?
All right. So for warm up, for undergrad, I studied vocal performance, and for grad, I studied vocal pedagogy. So I have lots of warm ups. But so I warm up pretty extensively before I have to sing. So warm up tips, right? Start in the middle, right? Start right in the middle of your voice, and typically you want to warm up kind of high, not really high, kind of low, not really low, and then you gradually stretch that way. Because we all kind of start in the center. I know a lot of people to start warming up, they go all the way up, and that is not a very efficient warm up. So what I do to warm up is I start in the center of my voice and I work out gradually.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's a very wordy answer.
That's good and useful. I'm learning some as well in bass choir since I'm in that this year. Oh yeah. I think you'll find this funny. I don't know if you read my Facebook post, but I joined treble choir and I didn't know what it was.
I did see that. No, was it all girls though, or was it was all girls? Okay.
Yes. I felt so out of place.
That's okay. I understand. Some places, especially at your age, will have treble choirs which have men in them because they're young men, so their voices are still pliable and high. Yeah, not me, but yeah. So that it does happen. It does happen.
Right. I messaged my counselor. I'm like, I cannot sing this high. I need to switch classes now.
I gotcha. But that's great that you're it's great that your school has a treble and a bass choir. That's awesome. That's
Absolutely.
so awesome. How many choirs does your school have?
Oh, I don't know, but we have bass, treble, band, concert. We have quite a good amount of choirs.
All right. Do you have madrigals? Do you do madrigals? I
don't think so.
Okay.
Mainly because I don't think I know what that is.
Oh, okay. So madrigals, in a lot of high school choirs, madrigals were they'd get the kids together and you sing songs from the 15th century, and it's all a bunch of fa-la-la-las. They're really fun. Madrigals.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet, just because we've been over Zoom and we can't do much over that.
How is that? How is Zoom choir?
It's interesting, I'll tell you that. My choir teacher just been teaching us vocal warm-ups, breathing breathing warm-ups and stretches, and we just do them on camera while standing up. So that's about it with our mic muted. It's okay.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I did a recording not too long ago, and we were recording vocal jazz, but we're putting it all together. So we all recorded alone, and man, some of the stuff, because you got to be, your voice has to be this big, and you're tight on the mic, so you just sound like you're just singing out of tune the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You're like, and but if they piece it together, it works okay. So that's good.
Yeah. Next question. So I'm still like, absolutely, yeah.
You're fine.
Best and favorite aspect of performing.
The best and my favorite aspect of performing, honestly, it's the audiences. I love people, but I love to have a good time with people. And so one of my very favorite things to do is just have a live audience and get to, feel their energy and work with them and be with them and part of them. That's really fun for me. That is truly my favorite part, hands down, without question. That's what got me into it. I'm like, just people that you get to perform for. So that is my very favorite thing.
I love that. And just to say too, like when performers acknowledge us in the crowd too, look down everything, absolutely love it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
good.
It's exhilarating.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, he sees me. That's fun. I do the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm very distracting. If I'm in an audience, I'm very distracting. So that's.
Oh, I can't imagine. If like some people having phones out as well.
Oh, I hate that. They're on their phones the whole time, and they're, it's like, well, then why even come? Or like, do you ever see people on their phones at movies?
Yeah.
Movies were things that people used to go to and watch, and people would be on their phones during a movie, right? And so you're like, well, then why are you even here? Watch the movie.
Yeah, why'd you pay for a ticket if you're just gonna sit on your phone? You could do that at home.
You can do that at home. Watch the movie, kids. Live your life through real eyes, kids.
I agree.
We say broadcasting an internet podcast. Yes.
So next to no, never. I'm back on the phone thing. Like, has it ever been so distracting at the point where you like completely, I don't know, forget what you're doing per se?
Well, I try not to. I try not to be that distracted because there are other people there, and you're performing for them too, right? But if someone's really, really, checked out, then maybe maybe I can focus somewhere else on someone else. So when that kind of stuff happens, I tend just to try to find the audience that is receptive,
Right.
And that's just the thing. You're not going to please everyone all the time, and people will do as they do. So if you can find someone else you're connecting with, well then, hey, look, now we're connected, and that person is on their phone and they're happy. So look, everyone wins, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And one last thing with that, because I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, sure.
How visible is like audience? Like, can you see everybody?
If they're on their phone or just in general?
In general.
So it depends. It really depends the venue you're in. There have been some venues I've been in where the lights are so bright that you can see maybe the first 2 rows and that is it. But there's a concert I did back a few summers ago, and it was a pretty big concert. And it was in an outdoor theater, and it was a huge orchestra. It was real fun, but you could look out and you could see every single person. So that's kind of great. So yeah, so it all depends on how the venue is set up, but it's really fun when you can see everyone's face. I love it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, before COVID canceled my show, I would have I have so much anxiety, to be honest. I'd be looking for my mom and stuff.
Oh no, it's fun. You have a good time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you see people my family comes to a lot of my shows, and you see them, and You maybe sneak a little wink in or something. It's fun, and then it's like a little
Absolutely.
secret you guys have. It's fun.
I would love to do that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it never came to light.
And I'm so sorry. I know. I remember you posted videos and you were so excited and you were rehearsing. But we'll get through it. Give it time, and everything will come back. It always does.
Still got at least like 2 more years of theater, I believe.
Many more. I would hope.
Many. Well, in high school, I should say.
Wow. You mean you have 2 more years of high school left? That's all.
Right. Yeah, because I don't think we're gonna have shows in this kind of COVID situation with school.
Well, who knows? But who knows what they could do, and who knows what people might end up cobbling together. And also once you're out of high school, that doesn't mean your performing has to end.
I know for a fact my school is recording a movie this year. Instead of doing a play, they're recording a movie and having different people play the roles and stuff. So that'll be cool.
That's even better. That's so cool.
Yeah.
What's the movie? Are you in it?
No, I'm not going to be in it. I got too much work stuff. But it's actually not one that I've heard of before. I can't remember what it is right now, but it's kind of like a down low one, not like real popular.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay. Like that. Down low.
I don't even know.
That sounds incredible. You gotta link that to me when it's ready, okay?
I will do.
Okay,
Me too, Tim. Me too.
Yeah, that sounds really neat.
So switching gears a little bit, what's your favorite song you've ever sang?
My favorite song I've ever sung ever? Oh
Yep.
gosh. Oh my gosh. My favorite song ever is Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most. That is my favorite song. I think it's Hoagie Carmichael. I'm looking it up. But that is my favorite. It's a jazz song. Have you ever sung it? Have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
Let me look it up for a second. But yeah, it is my absolute favorite song. I heard it when I was a little kid. Sung by Ella Fitzgerald, if you know Ella Fitzgerald, very famous jazz singer. And it is my absolute favorite song. I love the Sondheim Send in the Clowns.
I know Sondheim. But...
Yeah, so Sondheim wrote Send in the Clowns for A Little Night Music, maybe, for that show. And it is one of my absolute favorite shows. But my favorite role that I've ever sung is probably the judge in Sweeney Todd.
You were in Sweeney Todd?
I was.
No way.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's probably my favorite musical I've ever watched.
Is it really? It's a great musical. And so I was the judge, and his stuff is probably the most fun because it is real dark and it's real spooky, and I have a good time. I like spooky things.
Right.
And the season's coming up soon too.
Yeah, so let's hope we have a little Halloween spirit, and we go and we just have a nice spooky time.
Let's throw some virtual Zoom parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did any character voices ever cause vocal strain or discomfort?
Sure. So we were talking earlier about like the Beetlejuice voice. And I've done similar voices. And so what ends up happening is you use your false folds, your posterior vocal folds. And what that does is it's a lot more of a muscular production as opposed to, so like right now, right, like all of our voices are being carried on our breath. We're not using too much effort to really slam the folds together. But, so like think about Beetlejuice, right? That is a lot more of a muscular production. So while that actor, I can't think of that actor's name, but while he's not yelling, right, and he's not doing anything terrible, he is using more muscles than he would just like talking like this. So what ends up happening is you get kind of stiffer, and that can kind of translate into your daily life, and that's how you sound. So there are some times if I'm doing specific character voices, that like for the rest of like as long as I'm doing it, you're just a lot lower, and you're there, and you just sound like you woke up all the time. But that's fine. It is what it is. So
anything to get that character together,
Anything. That's exactly right. Anything for the art. That's what I always say.
It's amazing. Some voices are very menacing too.
Say it one more time.
Some voices are very menacing too.
Yeah.
Children.
Alex Brightman, thank you. Alex
Yes.
Brightman.
I was about to say that, but I didn't want to interrupt
Alex
you.
Brightman. That's the actor who plays Beetlejuice. Check
I
him
love
out if you're listening and you haven't heard him.
He also was in School of Rock at the Winter Garden
He
before
was in School of
Beetlejuice.
Rock. That's right. He was Ned Schneebly, but the fake one. So whatever his real name was.
I don't know.
Anybody? Dewey. Thank you. My producer
Oh
says
yeah,
Dewey. You're my producer.
hello, producer.
He says hello. Dewey,
So-
thank you. I'm so bad at names.
That rings the name out. It's Dewey Finn.
Dewey Finn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on to choreo with performing.
Sure. Yeah.
I specifically have is it ever difficult or confusing to learn?
Like choreo? So here's the thing. Dan was never a dancer in his whole life. Not really. But sometimes you have to, and that's what performance is all about. Right? Is coming out of your comfort zone and doing things and trying things and actually trying them. And it's okay if you look a little dumb sometimes. You're trying. So
Right.
To start, and it's also for anyone listening. It's never too late to start. Dancing is real fun, and it's always a good marketable skill. And so to start, yes, it was real rough, and there were times where, gosh, I didn't think I was gonna make. I didn't think I was gonna make it. But as you go on, and your friends can help you with things, and they can show you. It gets a lot easier, and it gets to be fun. It gets to be fun. It was scary at first, but now it's fun. So there.
I could definitely relate to that in terms of working for the musical.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so out of energy and everything by the end of it, but it felt good learning it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, whew. Dang it, we already got to the end of the questions.
Oh, that's all good.
So let's take a look at the comments real quick. My mom says, "Do you know that I met Alex in person?" I think he does.
Yes. I remember that was a while ago.
Yeah, in February.
Yes, that's right. Gosh, doesn't February seem like 10 years ago? This has been the longest.
Yeah. It's been 6 months ago. It's insane.
2020 has been 15 years long, and that's
For
right.
real.
I knew that. I remember that. That's really neat.
I want to go back so badly to see more Broadway shows.
I get you.
And my mom could vouch for this. I was begging to see Hadestown or something else because there was matinee shows on top of the night shows.
Yeah.
And when I go back, I want to have a show lined up for every night.
Oh, that's so lovely, and I love how much you love theater. I've always been more of a doer than a watcher. Don't get me wrong, I like theater, but I would much rather be in shows. And so I love how much that you love to go see them. I think that's so wonderful. That's really inspiring. So good on you.
Thank you. And seeing a Broadway show in person, Beetlejuice in person, was just a whole nother level to
The whole spectacle.
theater.
Yeah.
It is, and I think it should have won Best Set in the Tonys, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a giant snake.
Oh yeah, and using projections, they completely changed the whole set, and individually they have 3 different sets, so they interchange panels and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I could go on for hours about this, but
Good.
yeah. Tim, anything else?
Not for me, no.
All right. Well, that seems to be the end here.
All right. Well, thank you guys so
Absolutely.
much for having me.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Dan.
Quite the time.
All right, guys. You guys be safe and have fun, okay?
We
You
will do
too.
that.
All right.
will.
Have a great rest of your podcast. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Sing pretty.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. So, there was Dan.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Dan, for coming on. If you're still
Wow.
listening
So
to
much
this,
for a mini guest, which turned into a 20-minute guest, which turned into an almost 45-minute guest.
I don't mind it though. I love sitting here
Oh.
having the chat and discussion.
Although we are definitely going to have to cut some stuff out now to make sure we can stay under an hour and a half.
All right. Well, Well, we don't have to stay under an hour and a half. Well, kind of, sort of, but here, you know what? You want to skip to what everyone could be here for? I mean, the Greatest Showman chat, our secondary.
Yeah, let's send it to the main portion.
All right, bet. All right, guys. So we're just gonna straight up send it. The Greatest Showman. So first question, or not first question, but our general thoughts on it. What you thinking, Tim?
Well, the first time I saw it in the movie theater, and I really did not like it at all the first time I thought it. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was boring. I thought it was miserable. But when it came out digitally and I watched it, I was like, oh man, why did I hate this? This is amazing. So I did end up really liking it, and I love the way that the story moves along very quickly. How about you?
I absolutely loved it too. I saw it once in theaters and I thought it was decent, but then like I saw it again because I don't remember what it was. I saw it again somehow in theaters and I just became absolutely in love with it after the second time, and I saw it like 7 times in theater and everything. But it's very fast and quick pace. My mom says she wants to meet your lady friend. Or if Ariane just wants to, pop in.
Michael's mom says that she wants to meet my lady friend. Do you want to come over here?
I could.
You could? Well, you should.
Yes, come in. Hi.
Come on over.
Hello, Ariana.
Hello.
Welcome to your first ever podcast.
Other than the comments.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yeah,
All right.
Michael's mom, this is Ariana, my lady friend, as you said.
All right, next is favorite song.
Hear me out. The Other Side.
That's respectable.
Me in? No, that song, I love the way that it just like a whole. It's just the pace doesn't slow down throughout the song. It's very steady pace. The lyrics are very clever. I love the way that they fit together, especially during each and individual chorus. They slightly modify what they say to fit what is going on in the song. First it starts off with him being like, "You're in a cage, no key." Then he says, "I don't need the key. I enjoy the cage." And then it ends with them saying, "Who needs the key? We can make the key." That's really clever. I like it.
Absolutely.
How about your favorite song?
I like To Come Alive. Just how he starts off kind of slow, but then goes straight into all the theater vibes. The circus. Oh my god, I'm just getting flashbacks to my Greatest Showman phase. Also, can we talk about how satisfying in Greatest Showman when he's like,
"Oh, at the bartender?" Yes.
Yes, that is just so satisfying.
My real question is, how many takes did they have to go through to get that whole scene perfect?
Probably a decent amount. And in the set, the bar, like behind them is a circus, or I think something like that, because the camera pans, and that kind of shot I'm talking about, how it goes straight into the circus.
Yeah.
Yeah, come alive, come alive, come alive, come alive to the other side. Favorite scene?
Definitely when he I don't know what the character's called, but when Zac Efron runs into the fire.
Carlisle.
To save. Yes. When he runs back into the fire, that has to be probably my favorite scene because it's very powerful to me.
Yeah. I agree. I really liked. I don't know. I liked every scene that was like inside the circus in theaters, just because it really intrigued me. All right.
All right. The rarity of this card is just. That's what that reminded me of.
My God. We're not singing, Ricky.
Ricky's still trying to get us to sing. He texted me like 3 times.
Yeah, I think he texted me too, but I was, we were talking to Dan. I'm like, I ain't checking my phone to go out on my phone.
Exactly. That's what I did too. I'm like, I'm putting my phone away. This is like the best thing that's happened to me the entirety of quarantine. Like, come on. I'm literally in a podcast with Dan. Come on.
Yeah, this is definitely going to make my month gear. And if anyone's watching this, and sticking around, that's new. Hello.
Welcome to
Yeah.
our completely random, weird podcast thing.
Kind of, sorta. So, favorite character.
Carlisle.
I agree. Well,
Previously, I just told you I didn't know the name of his character, but I do know of his character, and I do truly enjoy everything that he does.
Yeah, I liked P.T. Barnum. I don't know. It's just the character is really done well, in my opinion. Yeah, Phineas Taylor Barnum.
It's okay.
Favorite actor? Would this just go Zac Efron?
Zendaya.
Is that? Yeah, she was really good. I loved Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's good in everything, though. Come on, it's Hugh Jackman, dude.
That is true. It's
the
Hugh
Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman,
making his Grand Slam appearance in Fortnite in 2020.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman's gonna run the world. So best and saddest moments. I think the best moment is when the freaks and the what's the right words? The circus is at the bar and Barnum is like all down and they cheer him up and give him this motivation to.
I call dibs on saddest moment though. Okay, saddest moment is when the circus burns down. I mean, why? That just tore my heart apart, dude. I was like, man, they really did just go through all that for nothing. Like, have you seen the movie Sing? Have you seen the movie Sing?
Yes.
I kind of catch a similar vibe going on there.
I think Sing came out after Greatest Showman.
It did come out after 2018.
Copy ours. Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, that's in your best moment.
Best moment. Honestly, when P.T. Barnum convinces Carlisle to join the show with the other side and just that whole scene, it's just boom. It's the best.
It was. It really was. Most overrated song.
Now that I know exactly what I'm thinking of, it's slipping my mind. I can't remember what it's called, but the freaking opera song that one lady sings.
It's Never Enough.
Never Enough. I can't stand that song, to be completely honest with you. I'm not an opera fan though, but in general, I'm not thinking that song should be as popular as it is.
I don't think that he was in the opera. It was just a sing-songy show tune.
Yeah. Yeah, opera is definitely not the word that I probably should have used there, but
personally,
the style of that song,
yeah, I think that song is overrated, but I think it's more so "This Is Me," sang by Kiala Settle, the bearded lady. Like this song, I think it was made to be put right onto radios.
Absolutely. That song was tailored not for the show, but for the after show, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to pop out and bring people's attention?
Money. That's what it's for.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
It was alright. Most underrated song. I find it to be A Million Dreams.
Okay, yes. That's true. Although that one is definitely popular enough that I have heard it on the radio at work a couple times.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Well,
yeah, it's a little underrated.
Is it the original song or is it the damn Pink version?
I hate the Pink version, but no, it was the original.
Are you sure about that?
Hold on a second. She's playing Fortnite over here while we're podcasting, and she was like running from the storm. She was about to die, and this guy comes up behind her with a car and hits her into the storm, or like into the circle, but then he hits her again and kills her. But
my God.
Anyway, yeah, definitely. I don't like the Pink version, but it is the original version that plays on the radio.
Yeah, I find that to be the underrated one.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Pink version.
I don't think he knows what the gun is.
Favorite freak?
Dude, it's got to be that hairy man.
Dog boy.
Dog boy. How about you?
Trapeze artists.
Zendaya again.
Yeah.
Zendaya did shine in that role though.
Least favorite freaks.
Bearded
Freak
lady.
freaks.
Highly overrated in my opinion, and I don't.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think she's highly overrated, and I don't think that her voice is actually as good as some people make it out to be, but it's just personal opinion. Don't come at me, please.
Yeah. My least favorite would have to be the conjoined twins, the two Asian guys, because they did not pull that off at all. It's like one has his arm on the other. They're not trying to be conjoined. They're trying to be like really best mates.
Literally right.
Because
it's like instead of sticking a piece of tape on them, they just took a metal rod and held it between themselves. I don't know. Shut up. That was the worst comparison I think I've ever made in my entire life.
It is, dude. Why?
What did I just say?
What did you just say? You dork.
I'm all good. Okay, but here's the thought process on that. Okay, so my thought process was they're not stuck, but they're trying to act like they're stuck. And I was gonna use the tape as the first one that they're not stuck, but then I was like, wait, tape would mean that they are stuck. So then I said the tape thing, but right after that, I'm like, wait, where do I go with it now? And then I'm just like, a metal rod. I'm all good, I swear.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am okay.
Oh, so question. With your friend over there, does she have to be back like by 9, or do you have to leave by 9?
Back by 9.
Okay. We still got like an hour to work with here, sorta.
Well,
no. Well, okay, we got some time to work with here.
Absolutely. Do you want to be on the podcast anymore at all?
Well, it's kind of scary. You mean?
It's scary.
Ariana, have you seen Greatest Showman?
Yes, but I don't know what y'all talk about.
She has seen it, but she does not know what we were talking about.
Okay. Maybe she can chime in on the recent topics when we're done with it, though.
Can I add that cover album, The Greatest Show Reimagined, does have some bangers on it. For example, The Other Side, recorded by Max, slapper. The song The Greatest Show, recorded by Panic at the Disco, love it. That is so good. Brendan Urie comes in and just punches me right in the face and wakes me right up. I love it.
It was great. Okay. So, do we relate to any of the themes?
I think definitely one of the most relatable themes in human nature in general is constantly looking to satisfy yourself, which is what P.T. Barnum goes through. He's constantly looking to get higher and higher and higher and higher. And then he loses absolutely everything, and it's just devastational. But then the other people come in, and they're like, hey, man, this is not the end of the world. Look, you still have us. You still have us. It's not materialistic. You still have us. I think that's pretty symbolic to human nature as far as constantly seeking something more than you have. But yeah, that's probably the most relatable to me.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Also with Angelica in Hamilton. She'll never be satisfied.
I gotta be honest, that was going right through my head when I started talking. You're a real man for getting me to become a Hamilton junkie. Something else, dude.
We touched over this. Why do most of the songs slap, to be honest? Like a decent amount of them are bangers.
Absolutely.
I think it's just because that most of these songs were manufactured to be put on the radio, like straight away.
Right.
That's why
a lot of Broadway songs aren't exactly radio ready because of the fact that they're so heavily tied in with the storyline. And I mean, if you just put it on the radio, it would kind of be like, what the heck? Like most of the songs used in Hamilton are so history based, it would just be weird.
You can't just put Hamilton on shuffle and expect to know what you're listening to.
Right. Like if I was just chilling in the car, some dude came on and he started rapping about Thomas Jefferson, I'd be like, what am I listening to? Like what?
Yeah, I definitely see that. You know what? I'm gonna skip Barnum's affair that I have here because I don't know. We'll talk about the next one. I think Barnum and Jenny's relationship is kind of forced. Like it feels like it comes in quickly. The relationship it comes in quickly and then it ends quickly. It's like I don't feel like there was enough time to really like resonate with the relationship and maybe like be for it at all.
I mean, yeah, another way to say that best would be I feel like the place that it has in the show isn't exactly the place that they were trying to put it in when they came up with the whole thing, you know? Like it just seems like it's a little out of place and it wasn't well thought over at all, really.
Absolutely.
Like you said, quick, very quick, just kind of, oh, here it is, by the way. They happen to be a couple.
This movie is sort of sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of see it as it's sad because his place burned down, and like, I don't know, like the ending kind of made me tear up just a little bit. Like he's sitting there and like the instrumental, and then he whispers. It's like, damn, good job, Hugh Jackman. We loved it.
Wolverine.
This is a little controversial. So the movie tries pushing the fact that Zendaya is black, and her and Carlisle's relationship is bad and not good. But Zendaya isn't exactly like the darkest tone. She's white passing. So I don't think the racism theme in it does not fit at all. Like first couple run throughs, I was just confused why she was randomly being hated on until it clicked.
Exactly. That's how it was for me. That's the same thing as it was for Hamilton. I think when you watch it, you're going to get out of it what you want to get out of it. So if you are watching it with the pretense that this is going to be racist and you're looking for that racism, you're going to see it. But as someone who's just watching it for the first time without bearing that thought in mind, it kind of didn't even occur to me, really.
Mm-hmm. Like, it feels like Carlisle's parents were just insulting her for no reason.
Right.
Yeah. Next, so...
You know what I actually thought? I thought it had to do with the fact that she was in the show, that they did not like her. I didn't think it had to do with race. I thought it was because she was a part of the freak show and they did not associate with that.
Yeah, I didn't think of that either. So... The movie shows the theme of equality way better than what's in the mainstream media nowadays, to be honest. Like, people of different races, ethnicities, disabilities come together to perform and be in this circus that was adored by many. Like, I think that this movie has a way better theme of equality than what is portrayed nowadays.
Right, definitely. Again, you can kind of see it either way, just depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah, and how Barnum like looks at all the freaks and sees them as individuals, and doesn't see like he sees past their disabilities and issues, and it's not just one-sided. Want to share with us what's on your phone?
Got a text message from somebody.
Gotcha, sir.
Ricky would like for me to spontaneously sing without informing you.
Yeah, that's what he texted me too.
He says, "You're gay if you don't sing. Don't tell Michael, just randomly start singing." I'm like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he copy and pasted that and sent it to me.
oh, what a guy.
So in real, yeah, he's a G. So in real life, the freaks are really exploited, and none of this equality that's really shown. Barnum is a philanthropist and uses them. So thoughts on that?
I'm definitely glad that they toned that down when they made the production. They didn't make that as obvious. They did make it a positive story with him bonding them together and all that, because in all honesty, in real life, it was kind of a dark thing with the whole freak show. Definitely was frowned upon even a little bit, because it was literally people going and watching people that were strange for their own entertainment and paying to see it, which was a little bit dirty, if you feel me on that. So I'm definitely glad that they made it into a positive thing for the kids when they watch The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, I think it's there for people to enjoy the story and music, and for the people that do want to look into it, that there is the backstory that you can find out. Very much so. Yeah, but yeah.
My mom wants you to sing.
Wait, her mom wants to
Yeah.
sing?
I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
Wait. Did she say me or you?
Both,
I don't know.
both me.
No.
My mom
Dude, we gotta run one last time.
No,
Yes.
we cannot
Yes.
do that.
Please, sir,
No.
please.
I will
Please
cash out you $20.
do it for Ariana.
You got
Please.
cash out?
Yes, I do actually.
No.
I'll cash out you $20.
All right,
I will
come
do
on.
it, but it will be very toned down and mellow and not at all good because
Okay, bet. All right, guys. So, welcome to the middle of the Greatest Showman talk singing intermission. Woo!
what is up with our
Welcome.
podcast lately and just
I-
going all over the place? Weird, man.
I don't know. It's all over the place, but we gotta love it.
Got to.
All right, so let me pull up the lyrics and we're gonna go straight at this.
I better do the same so I don't embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Yep, my mom's watching. So there.
Hello, Ariana's mom. I am the ginger friend of Tim. You already don't know that.
Oh, actually, I can't tell. Your hair looks purple to me.
Oh, crap. I gotta change that.
Wait, Michael, I should try the green screen again. What would happen?
I don't know. Do you want to try it, though?
Would it come up on this color? Yeah, brick. Michael,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
the
thinking.
brick.
I need to turn that off. How do I turn it off now? All right, anyway, let's get straight to the singing. So
Alrighty, yo. Tell me
just
when
trying to stall.
when you're ready. Oh, yeah. Don't stall too much, dude. We need to pack a lot into the next 20 minutes.
Oh man! All right, am I Hamilton or am I?
I'm Hamilton. You're gonna go full George Washington.
No.
All right, we're ready here.
Okay.
Mr. President, you asked to see me.
I know you're busy.
What do you need, sir? Sir?
I want to give you a word of warning.
Sir, I don't know what you heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it.
Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning.
You're kidding.
I need a favor.
Whatever you say, sir, Jefferson will pay for his behavior.
Talk less.
I'll use the press. I'll write under a pseudonym. You'll see what I can do to him.
I need you to draft an address.
Yes! He resigned. You can finally speak your mind.
No, he's stepping down so he can run for president.
Good luck defeating you, sir.
I'm stepping down. I'm not running for president.
I'm sorry, what?
One last time. Relax, have a drink with me one last time. Let's take a break tonight, and then we'll teach them how to say goodbye. To say goodbye, you and I. Your turn.
No, sir, why?
I want to talk about neutrality.
Sir, with Britain and the France on verge of war, is this the best time?
I want to warn against partisan fighting. Pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned.
As far as the people are concerned, you have to serve. You can continue to serve.
One last time. The people will hear from me one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. You and I.
Mr. President, they will say you're weak.
No, they will see we're strong.
Your position is so unique.
So I'll use it to move them along.
Why do you have to say goodbye?
If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. It outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. One last time.
One last time.
All right, pop off with a monologue now.
Alright. Though, in reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error. I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects, unless I think it probable that I may have committed many errors. I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that after 45 years of my life dedicated to its service with an upright zeal, the faults of incompetent abilities will be soon be consigned to oblivion, as I myself must soon to be to the mansions of rest. I anticipate with pleasing expectation that in retreat I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I promise myself to realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens the benign influence of good laws, under a free government, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward, as I trust, of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers.
One last time.
George Washington's going home. Teach him how to say goodbye.
George Washington's going home. You and I.
George Washington's going home.
Going home.
George Washington's going home.
History has its eyes on you.
George Washington's coming home.
We're gonna teach them how to say goodbye.
Teach 'em how to say
Teach 'em how
goodbye.
to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Say
Say
goodbye. Say
goodbye.
goodbye.
Say goodbye. One last time.
One last time. Vocal finish.
No, not happening.
Whoa!
Wait. Okay, real question though. Can I give it a shot at the monologue now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Clear the throat. So, in reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error. I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have committed many errors. I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that after 45 years of my life dedicated to its service with an upright zeal, the faults of incompetent abilities will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself must soon be to the mansions of rest. I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I promise myself to realize the enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of good laws under a free government, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward, as I trust, of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers. I wonder how much that lagged.
Last time. I think it was pretty good.
I heard a lot.
We'll find out later. I mean,
Yes, we will. Anyway, there was your singing intermission. Back to The Greatest Showman.
that's all you get. Oh,
That's
shut up
all
about
you
it,
get
everybody.
for now. All right, yeah. Did that satisfy you, Ricky? Better of.
And my mom.
And her mom.
Oh, yep, and Ariana's mom. How did Ron Weasley sing?
Ronald Weasley.
My God. All right, let's go through this a little quicker so we can like get through topics because we're still. This is like the second segment of like a couple.
All right, let's move this very quickly along. We'll touch
All
on
right,
some
all
things we can't be focusing on too.
Greatest Showman was filmed and shot very well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Transitions.
Do you have any idea? Have you heard anything about how long it took them to film it at all?
No, I have not.
Okay, neither have I. I was just curious if you knew offhand. Here, let me look it up just to throw it out there. How long did The Greatest Showman take to film? Not the running time. I don't care.
You know what?
7 years. 7 years.
Holy
It
crap!
took them to film that, and Jackson rehearsed for 10 weeks on top of that before the production began filming.
It turned
So
out
this
really
was
well.
a 7-year and 10-week process. Holy. And it's crazy because you don't even notice. The characters don't even age. So props to the costuming and makeup crew for that.
Well, I mean, it could always be too. Like it could have take 7 years to make, but not necessarily like film and all that. Like it could be writing it, producing it, all that stuff before the actual filming. That can.
No, this one definitely says the film was in development for 7 years and
in development.
right. Okay. So yeah, enough of that.
Yeah. Next thing. Does time pass too quickly in the movie? Yes, I think some scenes just go straight forward and are on to the next thing, and then some scenes are dragged out a little bit for story convenience.
Her mother would like to say that Ron was great.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you Muggles liked it. So yeah, some scenes went on quickly and it dragged a little bit.
Eating popcorn and watching.
Does it affect the pace of the movie? I believe so.
Definitely. I mean, if everything was fast, it would feel like a very fast movie. If everything was slow, it would feel like a very slow movie. But I feel like the gradual fast pace and slow pace and fast pace, it definitely kind of pushes you around. Although it does cause boredom at some points. Ultimately, I think it's good to have a little bit of tempo change every once in a while.
I found it a pretty good watch though after having watching it for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Oh, but here's a question for Ariana's mom. Is it okay if this podcast goes a little longer and maybe Ariana goes?
We already wrote an essay.
No, man, we already wrote an entire essay, man.
I know, but Ron Weasley's asking.
What place does Ron Weasley hold?
Nothing.
Get out of this.
But you know what? Hopefully it works.
Ron Weasley, man. Well, I mean, from what I've seen in the movies, you can't even perform a simple magic trick, so I don't know how much you're going to be able to do.
You want to see a magic trick? I'm about to make you disappear. Whoa! He's gone.
Holy cow. She said no, Ron.
My God. You muggles. Well, thank you so much for watching it anyway, Mariana's mom. Ron appreciates. Okay, so should The Greatest Showman be a Broadway musical? Absolutely. I would love to see this on Broadway and touring and in schools. Absolutely. Like this could be a very powerful show. At least I think so. And maybe imagine a Broadway production where they hire like actual performers with some disabilities and shed light on like theater aspects in people. Cool. That would be amazing. What helps? And now we're gonna skip that question. Could any of the roles possibly been played better by other actors?
Yes, probably.
I think some of them yes, but some of them are just perfect for the role. Oh, I think Zendaya's role could have been someone could have replaced her for the racism theme to be a little more apparent.
Yeah, that's what they were truly going for. Then they probably could have casted it better, but
I mean, they're also probably looking for vocal talent too.
yeah.
Yeah. And oh god, we still got more. How true is the movie to the real life counterpart Barnum? Not true at all. Barnum was a completely different person. Not wholesome. He exploited them.
Absolutely. For his own personal advantage and gain.
Which is, it's whatever. It's been getting hate in some recent articles since the recent Disney Plus debut. Why so? I think it's just because it doesn't fit the BLM narrative right now. You know, their theme of equality in the movie is really good, but you know, the mainstream media doesn't like it at all.
Fair enough.
I think that's it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in to our Greatest Showman segment. Yeah. Okay. What next? What next? Shall we talk about some recent articles?
Go for it, I guess.
Let's. We got. You know what? We're skipping story time and spotlight minute tonight. Okay. All right. So, some recent topics. Ariana, do you want to get in here and chime in a little bit?
About what?
Recent topics.
Yeah, I'll be right here. Hold on, I'm playing Fortnite.
She's playing Fortnite. She's got like a little bit of a match left.
Which takes us into the first recent topic. Thoughts on the new Fortnite season. And yeah.
Oh, it's pretty. I'm fishing.
Yeah, she's fishing because they added like 4 million fish into the game now. So
I know. I hate the GUI, but I think like the battle pass is really good, to be honest.
Yeah, the GUI is terrible.
Yeah. I think Doom is the weakest skin.
What's Doom?
The robot guy wearing a hood and robe.
We haven't even seen that yet. We haven't even looked into the battle pass really.
You kidding?
Yeah, we're on level 14 already.
The only time I saw him, I got killed by him at Doom's domain.
Oh, yeah, I'm level 33 already because I bought the battle bundle. I was playing.
Did you buy?
Well, Ariana, no.
Hey, we have no Wi-Fi.
Oh, I did buy the 25. You see, Ariana, I woke up at 2 in the morning to update my game, buy the battle pass, and play. That's how.
Must feel nice. I fell asleep at like 1 in the morning. Look at
that's amazing. So yeah, I think Fortnite did it really well, and I like that they didn't delay the season. Like Marvel had a.
Yeah, I just killed them. Man.
She's like, on something. She sniped like 3 people.
I think Marvel had some sort of date, and Fortnite couldn't delay the season, and they hit it and did a really good job.
You know what? I actually got a thought up in my head that would be kind of cool. Is if they release a new Marvel movie and there's a showing for that Marvel movie in Fortnite, whether it be at Risky Reels or in Party Royale.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Oh, your camera's very laggy. I don't know if you can do something about that.
No, the internet's tweaking.
Someone
right now.
I see.
See, this
all right. Well,
good.
another topic was the Batman trailer, but we already went over that with Dan.
Dan just went off on that one for us.
Yeah. So. I agreed to everything he said.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. The Batman looks really good.
Oh, he sniped me from all the way up.
TikTok firing back and suing the Trump administration. Stupid move.
I don't think they're going to get very far with that.
Not at all. Because Trump, not Trump. What am I trying to say? TikTok is very, we know that what they're doing is terrible, and they know what they're doing, so they're trying to sue Trump to get more people on their side. Because I can already tell you that I've seen some girls that were for Trump, and just because Trump's banning their TikTok, they went liberal.
Yikes.
I think it's sort of a political move, too.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
He can't ban TikTok.
Yeah, I don't think he has that executive power.
Well, no, he does, but a company's probably going to buy it, so... Right now, I think Walmart and Microsoft are in the talk for buying it.
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart. All right.
Okay.
So our next recent topic is the Kenosha BLM. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. They're destroying up Kenosha and Antioch for absolutely no reason.
I wouldn't say absolutely no reason.
Okay. How much do you know on this topic? What do you think the Blake guy did? Because I'm affiliated.
So, regardless of his past life or his backstory or anything, the way that I heard the story is that he was breaking up a fight between some people. The police officers came up to ask him some questions. He refused to answer their questions and they tased him. He stood back up and proceeded to walk to the car. And at that point, he reached underneath the driver's seat. So the police officer got scared and fired.
Fun fact, that's completely wrong.
That's not wrong?
No, that is wrong.
That is wrong? Okay.
Yes. So the real story is the fact that he was not breaking up a fight. He was doing something with two girls, and they called the cops on him because he was completely trespassing, and they did not want him. They felt unsafe. And when the cops came, he had a knife and was flinging around with a knife, threatening to hurt the cops and everything. And it was completely, I don't know. This man threatened the cops with a knife, and when he went into his car, it said that he was going to go for a gun. So I think that what the cops did, still, it's not good to shoot somebody 7 times at all. The cop should be relieved the duty for that. But at the same time, this man should have listened and complied, and he wouldn't have been in this situation. But at least
that's the most basic thing I can always say is as long as you do what the cops are telling you to do, then there's not going to be any problems, realistically.
Yeah, at least at least he's not dead, I should say. I'm thankful that he's not dead and just paralyzed. I rather much so have him be alive than dead. Because no one deserves to die, whether it's police brutality, murder, anything.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, but I also saw a TikTok too that was like the millions of dollars, $1.7 million in GoFundMe's for Blake should go to the 14-year-old girl that he had unconsensual sex with.
Oh?
Yeah.
I heard about that one.
He did?
Yeah, this man had unconsensual sex with a 14-year-old girl. And he had a...
That's not good.
No, it's not at all.
No, really? Yeah. That's amazing.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
No,
And, okay, next thing, BLM, is the white kid with a gun shooting 3 people in Antioch.
Oh?
Okay.
Yeah, why am I not hearing about all this stuff?
I don't know. There was riots in Antioch and everything like that. So essentially, I don't know this exactly, but I believe this kid was being threatened by protesters and threatened to be shot and everything. So this kid shot for his safety. And then another time, I don't know. He shot 3 people. The first 2 were out of his safety. And the third one was because this man literally had a pistol and was about to execute Kyle. That's his name, Kyle. Of course, it's a Kyle. Was going to execute Kyle. And Kyle shot him, too. Because that was, for his life. And I don't want to say I'm justifying what he did, but I don't think he should be charged with anything because the cops let him go scot-free. So they can't say that he fled and he was defending himself. So I think he's not going to get any charges and he's going to get out free. And I think that's kind of good, but at the same time, maybe face a little bit of backlash for shooting people.
Fair enough.
That's all it seems to be, though. So, yeah, that's our recent topics. Let's go to a quick Hamilton recap. How about that, eh? Has your favorite song changed? No, mine hasn't.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm going all the way to the island early.
Definitely starting to favor Guns and Chips.
100%.
Another
Favorite
up and
scene?
rising song though is "The Room Where It Happens."
Yeah, man. I kind of relate to that a little bit. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. Has your favorite scene changed? No. So it's
No.
still it's quiet uptown. Love it.
Get off.
Has your favorite actor changed? Actors.
Christopher Jackson, Anthony Ramos though.
Yeah. I agree. Can you finally rap Guts and Chips? Yes.
Yeah,
I can.
very fluently in French.
Very. Sir, he knows what to do when he's trying to do them. So in the French, I mean. Yeah, we can. Can you finally rap Satisfied? I can, yeah. Tim? Probably
Nope,
not.
haven't
No.
tried it. Not interested.
Not at all? No?
Not at all.
Yeah, too sing-songy for you. I get it.
Factual.
All right, so that seems to be everything. And we just hit an hour and 30.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Oh, I can't believe it's already the end of this podcast. I was so anxious starting it with our guest and everything.
Oh man, what a guest though. What a guest.
Oh my, Dan is iconic. So thank you everyone for tuning into our 5th podcast. And thank you,
This is
Dan.
our 6th podcast, number 6.
It's our 5th because we didn't have it on Tuesday.
Explain your title then.
Whoops. That would have been useful to change. I'll change
Nobody's
that
gonna
later.
care.
Nah. Yeah. So anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in to this podcast. Thank you, Dan, for joining in as our mini guest. You were amazing. If you're watching this, and we're gonna promote the sponsor again. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Go subscribe to Nobody on YouTube. Follow Nobody on Instagram. Follow Nobody on Twitter. And follow Nobody on Twitch. No, actually, we are sponsored. This episode is sponsored by Ron Weasley.
You can't do that, man. That's self-endorsement.
Okay, then. How about if someone's mom wants to call me up and talk about sponsorships? we would love a great sponsorship on this podcast.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Now this is the final end. Why do we have to say goodbye? You and I. I sound terrible right now. Okay. Anyway, guys.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Yep.
We'll see you all next time.
We will see you on the next podcast if Tim doesn't pull out.